If you don't mind, please put the flashlight away. Some of us...
Photonic sensitivity is not generally acknowledged by the medical establishment.
Put the flashlight away, officer.
Hello. Let me know if I... The Madakwa. Sorry, I would never have guessed that you were that interested in ultrasonic sounds. Or birds, for that matter. What an interesting development. Well, it's been a long while since I've gone hunting for the Madakwa. Once knew a group of young musicians who decided they didn't want to play music anymore and started looking for all kinds of interesting sounds instead. This was before, you know, lost touch with them after all of that. Cool or not, one of them was obsessed with recording the Madakwa, and he was one of those passionate people who know a lot about all kinds of strange things. So he got the rest of us to join in his search. We thought we did. We got together all these recordings of unusual sound patterns, compared them, cut them up and combined them into the Symphonia Madakwa. Unfortunately, I don't have any recordings from my old life. None at all. But I do have a tape with some ultrasonic sounds that might be what you're looking for.
Do we really have time for this?
This recording comes from down the coast. Wasn't looking to record anything specific. Just left a recording device there one morning. Keep in mind, I have to slow this one down enough to make sounds well over 200 kilohertz audible to the human ear. It will be strange.
As the hum grows louder, modulating but always unnaturally uncomfortably low, like it's coming not from the speakers, but also from inside your chest, breathing is becoming difficult. He nods to you, reassuringly, just as more diverse, higher-pitched sounds, some random, some appearing to form patterns, hit your eardrums. Seabirds most likely, gulls and such.
And skewers, but shh.
That's it. The signal in the noise. The thin whisper. A low range of sounds is easier to handle with a focal point, but still troubling. You are mesmerized by the sounds, but also feel nausea welling up as the motif continues. Then,
you know, now that I've listened to it on these new speakers, it's not the Madakwa. Wrong patterns, wrong photons. Probably some insect trying to sing higher than its predators can hear. Still, fascinating, aren't they? Early morning sounds.
a typical Martinaise streetlight. All the old rust peels off the bent iron posts of the swing. The wind whistles through the skeleton of the small house behind you. There's desolation everywhere.
In this yard?
He's assessing the situation. How
Someone thought they could have a summer house in a bloc obscur. For cheap. It didn't work out. They abandoned it about a decade ago. Practically, it's not an official term in any way, but look around. No sewage, broken power lines, crime, drunks. Life is tough in the blocks. It's not...
Yes, what is it? You really like those questions, don't you? No, I'm not. It's just me and the crab man. I'm just doing some research, that's all. I'm looking for the location of a 2mm hole in the world.
Wait, what? She's looking for a disruption in the radio waves. That's what her personal log said. The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything.
Yes, that's what led me here. But I suspect it might be something a bit more complicated than that.
Exactly. What does it mean? Up to now, it has been impossible to say what it is because it's impossible to measure nothing. What do you think it is? What qualities does nothing have? How do you measure something that does not exist?
Easy. You measure it by the world around it.
Exactly. Very true. That's what I've been aiming for. That's why I have those basins. I've tried using hydro transducers to record the silence, to find out where it begins.
But honestly, it's not progressing very well. Somewhere underneath those roof beams, I assume.
Only a faint crisscross of rafters can be made out from the dark, most of the tower disappearing into the shade.
There's this place at the back of the church, a place where all audible vibrations seem to decease. I've named it the Swallow, and the higher you go, the less you record.
The Pillar of Silence? Are you sure it's not just an architectural quirk?
Oh, my mic was off. Sorry. Anyway.
Maybe, but it's oddly close to the physical coordinates of the data loss that led me to this place.
Is there where the crabman lives?
I know.
You don't think the crabman might be somehow responsible here?
No, I don't.
Okay. That's all I wanted to know about the scary 2mm hole in the world.
Great. Thanks.
About the offside copy.
Yes?
This is a element you're looking for. Show a production schedule.
No.
I
That's the
found some
production
note.
schedule.
Wait, a note from whom? Did it specify where they took the filament memory?
Yes.
Jarisa. Of course.
No.
Our project lead, Suliswov Jarisa.
God, he was always so hell-bent on keeping the copy somewhere safe. That feature creep and the Valley of the Heads.
Like it would have made a difference. The offsite copy was perfectly safe when the data loss happened. That data loss was anomalous.
And the heads. I won't even get into the heads. Millions of them. Go find that copy from that ice cream maker, will you?
Valley of 1,000 Heads. You like the sound of that.
Oh, I couldn't
This
open
is
it.
getting ridiculous. Can't you just defrost it? Or, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know about the ice cream maker. Thanks.
Okay, I will do it. I just thought maybe she had something new to say, but she didn't. The crabman is not there. Something.
The mother of you.
Okay, nothing here. I feel a little bit sick today. I'll see. There's something here. There's a bunker. Which is kinda... probably somehow interesting. Let's see. Or let me show. Actually, this is a bunker.
An old door worn by elements guards
I
the
can
depot.
try to open the
The
door.
wind has blown a sand dune in front of it.
If I
The
take...
door hasn't been opened in a long while.
I take this item and maybe this item.
An old door worn by elements
3%
guards the
interfacing.
depot.
Okay. Let me check my clothes. Interfacing. This one? Interfacing. Okay, no other interfacing. Interfacing is... Where's interfacing? +1. Interfacing +1. Also here, interfacing... Oh, I could actually upgrade it as soon as I have some points. Okay. This is nice. Let's do a quick save. Try to open it.
An old door worn by
Still
elements
3%.
guards the depot. The wind has... You rattle the hand...
I do load. Just to make sure it's really not working.
An old door worn by... You rattle the handle a bit, then push on the door with all your weight.
We don't get in there. Friendly, you're just going to have to accept the fact that
No. We've gotten into every door thus far. That's what we do.
I'm not gonna
We
accept
open
it.
doors. We're...
relax, no one's hiding in there. If we can't open it,
At least you can think about opening it.
I will think about opening it. Fuck. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Actually, this is something I could forget, but I need a skill point to forget it. I don't have the skill point right yet. Okay. Okay, I can open it. There's also this here, sort of. Oh, I have a thought.
Is there something here that would indicate a sniper used this place as a nest for taking the shot? Just some urban detritus, a bottle, and a dilapidated old comms tower. In the distance, you can hear the breakers roar.
I don't see it, Lieutenant W. Freighter. I don't see a person take a shot here and hit something there. In the whirling in red.
There, 1.2 kilometers over the cold water of the bay, blue from the distance and the air, you see the smallest rectangle, barely visible, a glowing light on the third floor of the whirling in rags. With binoculars, you would see a young woman's shape move behind the glass, her limbs long and slender, smoking, drinking, being happy and elated, without you. Because you're here, freezing in the wind, aren't you? Doing your detective work.
Campfire. There's a campfire.
To warm his hands before pulling the trigger? Perhaps. But anyone could have made this. The coast is specked with fires this time of year. Truthfully, this seems like a very poor choice to take a 1.2 kilometer rifle shot from.
I also don't believe it. Cigarette butts canned away under the rock. Ooh. Some point. This tower related coordinates boat traffic. Okay. Okay. So nothing special here, at least yet. Or still. Can I go there? No, I can't. Let's go talk to ravers. Maybe they have an idea about something. This full of holes. Look inside. Let's look inside. A bottle. Nice. Money. Nice. Money. More money. Oh, nice. Money. It's like everything is contained in money. Sorry. Nice. Oh, what's this? More money. Oh, is this a boat? The boat is new. I get you from the Disco. You. Okay, nice. Look at this. This is a boat. And who are you?
I'll just keep the Cordelechi in the channel, if that's okay. It's too shallow near the pier. Hi, ma'am. And it's a jetty, by the way.
Oh,
Of course. Jetty. I prefer a good jetty to a pier any day.
Hello, ma'am.
Jetty. Hello, detectives. It's good to see you here.
What brings you here, madame?
Nothing really. I've had my eye on this jetty for weeks now, so I decided to investigate it personally. This cluster of buildings isn't on any of the official maps, as far as I can tell.
That,
okay.
and she's also keeping an eye on you.
Have you kept spying on us?
Spying has such a negative connotation.
Ah, so
I
you do.
did track your progress along the coast, however, and decided I would be better able to assist you from here.
Okay.
Then there's the matter of that little scamp in old lady clothes. She threatened to paint the Cordelechi red. Like blood, you see. Well, I like it the way it is. White.
So how do you like it here?
How do I like it?
Water drips down eaves of Eternite. The smell of salt and dog shit in the background.
It's pornographically poor. The street has no name. All the men are dead or missing. And is that the carcass of a motor carriage over there? I'm
Yes,
surprised
it's my
that woman hasn't put me to the sword yet. Maybe she will. You
Dark eyes survey the coast leading up to Martinaise. Dull grey metal rests in her scabbard. A sword. The wind is too loud for her to hear.
Fortunately for you, madame, the RCM is on the scene.
All right. Politics time. Let's react.
Try not to be scared. The place is doomed.
That they don't. Have I told you how they discovered this place?
This fishing village?
No, they're in Sealindian, Isola. I'm guessing you don't know then.
Yeah.
Well, your condition has left you no worse off than most of these people. The literacy rate is around 45% west of the river. 50 years of occupation have left these people in an oblivion of poverty.
That's on me, so me.
I knew you would sympathize. Most Revacholians will never know what this place means. Our home. This island of matter. Or why they were ferried over in the first place. Remind me to tell you one day. For now, how can I assist you in this new location? Godspeed, detectives.
Thank you.
You're back. Good.
Ah, show
She
him.
reaches for the photo, takes it, then for about half a minute, in silence, she wears fingerless gloves. Her fingernails are cut short and fractured, like those of a working woman.
It was taken with a trigette not long ago. This is the man's upper body. There were no more markings on his hands or legs.
Observe the woman's expression.
Her mouth is relaxed. The accordion lines near her mouth vanish. The pearls of her eyes move slowly on the photo's surface.
What do you think?
Sorry. I was trying to see if I can read the web of interdependencies between these points. The stars. I can't. But that's how you read this story. The points themselves don't have letters, numbers, anything. Their size, location on the body, and distance from each other tells you what they represent. Port cities. On the oceans. This is an Martinaise map of the waterways, a sailor's tattoo worn by wayfarers of the DeLorean century.
What
As early as
travel?
300 years ago. The sailors would mark their bodies to map their travels.
What travels did the dead man make?
Quite a few. Vredefort, the Martinaise capital, traditionally stands on the right shoulder. He started somewhere near here, I think.
What next?
Then he made his way to the Pretto Grande, through what I think must be the Stutz Canal, an artificial channel through the Occident. From the Pretto, he sailed to the Insulindic Ocean, first the Semnese Islands, then this. Revachol. Those are the two constants. Redefort on the shoulder, and Revachol in the heart. They started the tradition of these maps right after the discovery of Insulinde, at the dawn of the Interinsulary Age.
The old world passing by, and the new world already here.
You said you can't read it.
I can't. This man was no sailor. And these are no ports. I can understand geographic fragments, but not their meaning.
What is the use of this map?
The sailor's soul would use it to fly back home if they should die abroad. This is a sort of contraption to be reeled back in by.
Okay.
The silver cord, they would call it.
Thank you.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Obviously not. Let's go back to the ravers. Or maybe talk to her. Maybe she has an idea. She was looking at us.
The waves are beginning to die down. Look at those little bastards. Simmer down.
Okay, nothing new. Go there. New item. Oh, okay. Let's talk to her again. We'll check out the location here. Nothing.
Hello again.
About your associates, okay?
My associates? I haven't got much to say about them.
Just answer the question.
Sorry.
Okay?
I just don't tell people about my friends and who they are and so on.
To the cops.
Tell me about yourself.
Me? I'm a silver bird.
Maybe I ask about this.
Don't know what makes you think it'll be any different later, but
Okay. Smells like sweat and laundry.
We're close. True. Hard. It's hardcore. Skibbity.
Huh? I see you're here again. Offside, man.
Be
Did I
okay
mention
now.
getting us into the church would help? I'm doing what I can.
He looks like a well thought out individual. The synchronization might be worth it.
Yeah, this is the one guy
Hi
in the
again.
box.
So, how are things going?
Oh boy, about the church. How long have those people been locked in there?
Not long. Like a week, maybe?
That's
Thank you.
cool.
We just... Sure, man. Tell us what you want to know. Let's do it. Oh, yeah.
If you don't know what the founding party is, there might be a way to mask it with minor demagoguery.
Come to think of it, I've never really looked them up, you know?